I have, Miss Rickson.
Sarah, how are you feeling?
Tired. Couple of bruises. I'll be okay.
I am so sorry about what happened to your father. Ambassador Rickson was a very noble and respected man on the planet of Adadus. He will be mourned.
Yeah, well, we just got on with the task in hand. Are we on course?
Better than that. Sazin has been able to trace his coordinates. We will soon be landing the Scrown and tracing the death. Look, I know I failed in my bid to prevent you from joining us on this mission, but can I ask you at least to stay on board while we carry out our search?
Absolutely not. I'm not missing any of the action. The only way I can cope with Father's death is to help with the arrest of his murderer. I didn't come all this way just for a trip round the galaxy, you know.
We females are so spirited, Simon. Can you deal with that?
Prepare to land. Prepare the cloaking device. Have thrusters at station keeping. Carol, hand out the weapons.
It was creepy, Liz. Completely out of character. Cold. Lifeless. As if they were under some kind of spell.
So John was acting exactly how Leslie was acting last night?
Yes, and what with the fight and problems at the school and
The
this.
school? Leslie works at the school. She's part of their support staff. An NTA or something. And the school seems to be where all this violence is centred.
What time does the school close, sis?
Not for another couple of hours yet. You thinking what I think you're thinking?
If I think I know what you think I'm thinking, then yes. Let's go.
Yes. He's nearby. He's in a building, a very large building.
In that case, then we need to get out of these woods. We need to look for life. This planet's so alike to Adadus.
Yes, that is obviously why he chose our planet to cause havoc. It is similar to his own. Now, come on!
Don't even go in there. Just save yourself. Save yourself.
Watch out! Do you mind? Ow! Ow! Excuse me!
Harder than that.
Are you alright, Liz?
No, not really. That really hurt.
I don't know what's going on here, but something very fishy. You up for carrying on? Or we can go home if you like.
No way, Jose. Come on.
Let's go. This might smell a bit, so watch out.
Affirmative. He is inside that building.
Right, the only description we have of him is he is of medium height and he has brown hair, so I suggest we keep our bits about us.
I think he was a little on the stocky side too.
Alright, Carol, you and Sarah will take the main entrance. Sazin, you and I will take the rear entrance. Let's split up.
Their behaviour has become quite shocking, you know, quite shocking. I mean, according to the governors, I mean, it is spread between schools, you know. I mean, you expect a bit of bullying and a little bit of name-calling and fighting and all that, but not on this scale, not on this scale.
And none involving the teachers?
You say the violence has increased almost overnight?
Yes, I mean, that's the strange thing, you know. I mean, it didn't build up over a matter of weeks or anything like that. I mean, it's not even as if they've come back from the school holidays or anything. It just seemed to happen over a weekend. I mean, Friday afternoon came, and I mean, the school closed normally, and I mean, the kids were running off, you know, they were going to be away for a couple of days, and they were looking forward to that, and I know they were moaning about the homework that they had to do. But I mean, Monday morning they return, and within a few minutes they're setting fire to half the school equipment. I mean, it was awful, absolutely awful. It's not so much the vandalism that I mind, it's the violence, it's the violence.
It's strange. Perhaps it's a virus or some kind of plague, or A chemical reaction of some type.
It sounds daft, but have you introduced any new chemical into the school recently?
No. I mean, I know Miss Seymour quite well. I mean, she sticks rigidly to her schedule. Very disciplined as our Miss Seymour. No, nothing will have changed, I'm sure. I know Miss Seymour quite well.
Besides, why would this only affect the pupils and not the staff? Mr Dickens, I need you to think very, very hard. Has anything happened to the school over the weekend? Any contractors? Anybody come in? Any new staff?
No.
For God's sake, think, man!
New staff? Mr Mortice, of course. He joined us on Monday. Came at quite short notice, you know, because of poor old Nobby.
Mr Mortice, Nobby, what happened to him?
Well, Nobby Clark, been with us for years. Really good, you know, good with his hands. Did like the year 11 girls.
Yes, but what happened to him?
Well, it was quite strange, really. I mean, he electrocuted himself repairing a fuse box. I mean, he's normally quite good with electrics and very careful, you know, very careful.
Oh, this caretaker, does he have an office?
Yes, it's just down the main hall. I'll show you.
Well, can you take us there?
Yes, sure. Gone home early.
Oh, fantastic. A caretaker that doesn't take care.
Mr Mortice, I presume.
Please, Stephen. Just call me Dan.
I might have guessed you'd be behind all this.
But of course, my dear Stephen. I was wondering if you'd have the intelligence to find me or the courage to show your face. But I knew you'd blunder across me sooner or later. I'm so excited to tell you about my new invention, the MEA.
What does that stand for?
Mind Expense Amplifier. It allows you to take over the minds of those darling little children and do things. Change things. Wonderful fun. You ought to invest in one, Lizzie.
Could somebody please explain what's happening here, please?
Little things, please, little minds.
I am Simon Burson, Space Detective. Do not move, any of you. I will not hesitate to shoot to kill.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. There he is. That's your man.
Who are you?
A Mr Mortice, school caretaker. There, see for yourself. You're after the deaf, aren't you?
Yes, what do you know of the deaf?
Well, only that he's come to my school to cause harm and havoc, and he's standing right there.
Yes, the description matches.
Me? But you're making a massive mistake. He's your man. Come on, Lizzie. Come on.
At last we have him now. And now he will pay for his actions with his life.